Before the world ever rewards you, it will test you. Before people believe in you, they will question you. And before you rise, you will be reminded again and again that you were not born for this. This is the story of a young warrior who entered a world where power was inherited, where leadership was passed down like property, and where destiny had already been assigned to someone else. He was not born into greatness, he was born into limitation. And from the beginning, the message was clear: know your place, stay in your lane, do not reach beyond your station. He watched sons of nobles train under banners raised for them before they earned anything. Their mistakes were forgiven. Their victories were celebrated early. Meanwhile, he trained in the shadows. No applause, no protection. Every failure counted against him. Every success was minimized. He learned quickly that effort alone would not earn him acceptance. The system was not designed for people like him to rise. At first, this reality burned inside him. He felt the weight of being unseen, of knowing he could do more, but never being chosen, of hearing confidence called arrogance when it came from someone without a famous name. Many nights he questioned whether discipline was enough, whether patience would ever pay off, whether merit truly mattered in a world obsessed with lineage. But instead of shrinking, he focused. He decided that if the world would not open doors for him, he would become so capable that the doors would no longer matter. While others trained to impress instructors, he trained to outlast pressure. While others memorized tradition, he studied patterns, timing, terrain, and psychology. He learned when to move fast and when to wait. He learned how people think under fear. He learned how leaders fail. He failed often, and he learned faster because of it. Every defeat became instruction. Every setback became a lesson. He did not waste energy complaining about fairness. He invested it in preparation, because he understood something most people never do. You do not rise by demanding opportunity. You rise by becoming undeniable. For a long time, no one noticed. And that silence was painful. To work harder than everyone else and still be invisible. To know you are ready and still be overlooked. That kind of silence destroys many people. It teaches them to lower their expectations, to settle, to accept being ordinary. But the young warrior did the opposite. He sharpened himself quietly, because he understood that obscurity is not a punishment. It is a training ground. His first real opportunity came without ceremony. A small conflict, low risk, no glory. Others avoided it because it offered nothing in return. He stepped forward, not because he expected recognition, but because he was prepared. He assessed the situation calmly. He adjusted quickly. He protected his people. He succeeded. They called it luck. Then another opportunity came. Slightly larger, slightly more dangerous. Again, he delivered. He returned with results. Fewer losses, better outcomes, clear thinking under pressure. They called it coincidence. But results repeated often enough begin to speak louder than excuses. Other soldiers began listening when he spoke, not because he had rank, but because his decisions worked, because he never asked them to do what he wouldn't do himself, because he shared credit and took responsibility. Trust formed around him naturally, not forced, earned, and that made the powerful uncomfortable, because inherited authority fears earned loyalty. Whispers began that he was too ambitious, that he did not respect tradition, that someone like him should know his limits. The resistance grew stronger. The obstacles became intentional. The system pushed back. Then came the test they believed would end him, a campaign no one wanted, poor resources, impossible odds, certain failure. They gave him command not because they believed in him, but because they expected him to fall. And when he accepted, there was no celebration, only quiet judgment. He prepared differently. He did not follow old strategies that no longer fit reality. He studied weaknesses others ignored. He adapted instead of copying tradition. He understood that to win, he could not fight the way they expected him to fight. When the moment came, he moved with precision. He used speed where they expected hesitation, patience where they expected panic. intelligence where they expected brute force, and the impossible happened. He won. Not narrowly, not accidentally. He won decisively. The victory changed everything. The same voices that dismissed him went silent. The same leaders who blocked him grew cautious. Because now denying him meant denying reality, and reality does not care about birthright. He did not demand power. He continued to deliver results, campaign after campaign, decision after decision. His influence expanded naturally. People followed him because he solved problems, because he protected them, because he saw further, and somewhere along the way, the young warrior realized the truth. Leadership is not given, it is demonstrated. Authority is not inherited, it is earned. Greatness does not wait for permission. By the time the world accepted what he had become, it was already too late to stop him. He was no longer rising. He had risen. History would not remember his bloodline. It would remember his discipline. It would not ask who his father was. It would ask how he changed the world. And this is why this story matters to you. Because right now, someone is telling you that your background limits you, that your start defines your finish, that others were chosen and you were not, that the door is closed. But here is the truth. Skill compounds, effort multiplies, consistency convinces. Excellence forces recognition. You do not need permission to prepare. You do not need approval to improve. You do not need a crown to lead. If this story sparked something inside you, do not ignore it. Share this message with someone who feels overlooked. Like this video so more people can hear it. Subscribe to the channel for more stories that build discipline, courage, and vision. Turn on notifications so you never miss a reminder of what you are capable of becoming. Because greatness is not inherited. It is earned. And your rise has already begun.